So you're going on a trip. You want to make sure everything is smooth as possible. You want to make sure you have all of your itineraries in one place. You want to make sure you know the distance between this activity to your hotel. You want to make sure you have everything down to pack. And these are some of the apps that help me do just that. My first and one of my favorite apps is TripIt. I love TripIt because I'm able to plug in my flight information. I'm able to plug in my hotel information. I'm able to plug in my activities. And what I love it tells me the distance between my hotel to that activity so I can plan accordingly. So if you don't have the TripIt app, I want you to download it. And what I love is your itinerary is right at the tip of your fingertips, right there on your phone. Yes, I'm old school. Yes, your girl loves to have the paper and pencil going on so you can write and check off and make notes. But there's nothing more easier and more efficient for you to have your itinerary right there on your app, and you can click on it. It shows you the distance between point A and point B. And what I love is when you plug in your flight information, if there's any changes that are taking place with your flight, it automatically updates to it, and I love that. The next app that I'm going to recommend for you is XE Currency. Now, XE Currency is a currency exchange app. It allows you to see what the rate is going to be for the location that you're traveling to. Now, this is very good because it allows you to budget accordingly. It allows you to know that if you're going to transfer or change your currency, it allows you to know, are you going to be getting more or you're going to lose money? So it allows you to be able to plan and to budget accordingly, because the last thing you want is to go to a location and not have enough funds, because unfortunately there are some locations who do not accept credit cards or debit cards, right? So you have to make sure you plan accordingly. For example, when we went to Cuba does not accept our US credit cards, debit cards, or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you have the amount of cash that you need for however long your trip is going to be, so that you don't run out of funds. So that XE Currency is going to be game changer. It allows you to know what the currency exchange rate is going to be so that you can budget and plan accordingly and you don't get caught slipping. The next app that I love is PackPoint, right? If you are this type of traveler, you're going to like PackPoint. So let me explain to you the type of traveler it is, right? So when I'm packing, I make a list of the activities that I'm going to do. And then from those activities, I make a list of what outfits I need to bring. And that allows me to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't forget nothing. And that's what PackPoint allows you to do. It allows you to put your activity and then what you're going to potentially need for that particular activity so that you're not missing anything. Now, I will say this, sometimes when they suggest different activities, it does tempt you to buy certain things, but that's besides the point. That's my issue. That's not their issue, right? So I love it because it keeps you organized and it allows you to make sure that if you're going skiing, you have everything that you need if they don't provide it at the location. Or if you're going swimming, you have everything you need, from your sunscreen, from your bathing suit, from your goggles, from whatever it is that you need. It allows you to stay organized, and I absolutely love it. The next favorite app that I would tell you to get is Google Maps. Yes, honey, Google Maps is bae. Google Maps is your best friend. If you're a traveler that likes to drive when you're traveling, like myself, Google Maps is going to be your best friend. And I'm going to say download Google Maps offline, because there's going to be some destinations that you're going to travel to that your internet connection is not going to be the best, and you don't want to get caught slipping. So you want to download Google Maps offline, because it then allows you to use your navigations and get navigation support even if your internet connection has gone bad. And I can tell you several times that has happened to me when I've been to different locations and then I'm driving I got the internet connection while at the airport, and then I'm driving, and then all of a sudden everything just starts circling, you want to make sure you have Google Maps offline, because that's going to help you. Along with Google Maps is you want to have Google Translate as well. Google Translate allows you to download that particular language that you are seeking translation for, so that you are able to have that service offline as well. And what I love about Google Translate is you are able to speak into the app, and it's able to translate it to whoever you're speaking to, so you guys can have back and forth conversation, and just using a free app for when you're traveling. It is beautiful.